Hello. Hey, I was talking to someone on my live yesterday, and he kept saying, like, just believe in Jesus, just have faith in Jesus. You don't have to keep the Ten Commandments. And he's like cherry picking some verses here and there, but I'm just reading Galatians 2, and it says that this is verse 16, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yeshua. Even we have believed in Yeshua that we might be justified by the faith of Yeshua, the Messiah, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. Yeshua is the Messiah, is God's son, the Messiah. His name's not Jesus, his name's Yeshua. Came in his Father's name. The Father's name is Jehovah. But if, while we seek to be justified by Christ, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Christ the minister of sin? God forbid. So, like, guys, you're not, like, people somehow think, like, walking by faith and walking by this means that you can break the Ten Commandments and sin. Your Messiah came to do away with the sacrificial law that was added for transgression until the seed should come to whom the promise was made. So if you're walking by faith, that means you're keeping the Ten Commandments. If you're walking in the Messiah, if you're walking with Yeshua, that means you're keeping the Ten Commandments and teaching others to do so. And it's right here, you know. If while we seek to be justified by the Messiah, we ourselves are found sinners, is therefore Christ the minister of sin? God forbid. And like, you don't keep the Ten Commandments on your own will. It's by the Spirit of grace, the Spirit of God's conviction that has you keep the Ten Commandments. Faith without works is dead. Works is your keeping of the Ten Commandments and teaching others to do so. Go ye therefore and baptize all nations, teaching them the gospel. That's a work. So, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yeshua, even we have believed in Yeshua that we might be justified by the faith in the Messiah, and not by works of the law, works of the sacrificial law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. So they read that verse and they just go, oh, no works of the law. Can't keep the Ten Commandments. You're not justified by blah, blah, blah. They can't distinguish between the sacrificial law and the Ten Commandments. And they'll just blatantly ignore the next verse. But if, while we seek to be justified by Christ, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Christ the minister of sin? God forbid. Okay? So if you think you're walking in faith and you're sinning and that you're justified by the Messiah, like, they have this delusion, like, no one can keep the Ten Commandments. The Messiah came to do it. Like, I'm imperfect, and they think they're being whatever, but yeah, I hope this makes any sense. But yeah.